Hey Goma, welcome in. Thought I'd play something a little bit more relaxing. Thank you, sir. Not sure how well it's going to go, but we'll see. Let's turn the volume off. I don't want that repeating itself. I've already come on and done a bit of track work. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. I am finding the steering a little weird. Hello, birthday girl. How are you? You having a good day? The weeds in that field. So I'm not going to get to enjoy your company for the day. There are no hordes on this one, DB. A little bit more laid back, I think. How's the volume? It's not too loud for you, is it? I'm playing with my headphones on. It seems a bit loud to me. Yeah, plenty of tractors in days gone, but none of them work. It's like I says to my wife, most of my subscribers are Days Gone fans. So, in all honesty, I don't know how well this is going to go down, but I'm just going to play it. I'm going to enjoy it for myself. I only bought this game about 2 weeks ago, and I've not really played much on it. Because Days Gone's been, excuse my French, fucked up. I've decided to give it a rest for a bit. Decided to play something that's not going to stress my head out too much. I'm going to have to look into playing music, because it's nice to just listen to the tractor, but I'm sure people would sooner have a bit of music in the background, like Bacon does with his streams. The weird thing is, I've turned off weeds on this game. So I've left the AI working. I've turned off weeds. Look at this field. It's full of weeds. Pretty, but not exactly advantageous for harvest. And the same with this one. Although these weeds are dead. Or should I say, these weeds are unalived. Bloody stupid YouTube crap. He's missing a few bits as well, isn't he? Looks like I'm going to have to go over this. See, if I jump into this tractor, if I remember right, it's this one. Let me just put my menu on and I'll know. There we go. I can toggle the radio on. But is this copyright? So until I find out whether it is copyright, I think I best leave it off. one thing I did forget to do when I set this up, to go lawnmower, because I need to cut this grass. So that's something I need to sort out. I've got no cattle at the moment. I've got, there she is. This shed holds 50 cattle, so, but I've got no feed for them, so there's no point in getting cattle in at the moment till I've sorted the feed out. When he's finished this, I need to fertilise this field, lime this field, plough this field, and then re-sow. And I need some wheat. I need wheat for the straw. It seems to be missing a lot. I need the fertiliser in a minute, but I'll do that now, get it ready. Chose this map because it's a British map, me being British, and I thought it'd be nice to show some of my American friends British countryside. I did actually want to play on another map, but the other map needs an update, and I've found that when they do an update you have to, not always, but you tend to have to do a new map save, sorry, game save, which means all the work I will have put into it will have been lost. And I've done that before. I can remember putting hours into a particular map, and then they did a map, an update on the map, and I had to do a save game, and all the work I'd done to that map, I had to start all over again. It's very disheartening. I can understand, but it does annoy you at times. The map looks like this. This is the field we're working on at the moment. It had canola in it. But once I've finished all the prep work on this, I've got to plant some wheat. I've also bought this field. This is like a spare field. At the moment there's a lot of grass on it, so I've got to mow that. But this isn't allocated as a field, so the AI worker won't work on that. I've got to do that. This one is also my field. All these, where it's lit up as greenish haze, indicates that it's mine. So I own that. I own all the periphery. Come out a bit. Hey Braytech, welcome in. It needs lime, it needs ploughing. This one needs lime, it needs ploughing. That one wants a total work. I'm hoping at some point to buy this field, but at the moment there's a crop in that. And it's a crop that I don't need, so that's sugar beet if I recall. Yeah, sugar beet. And this one is red beet. I don't need any of them, so when this has been harvested, if I've got enough money in the bank, I shall buy this field. This is my used vehicle sales. I'm on the lookout for another tractor. I've got to do a lot of tidying up off this fella. Oi, you're missing a load here. He's only going to get half his wages. I know what I can do. I like these, but they're rather expensive. $240 plus 82 to 80. So I need at least 330 power. Which is that tractor there, and he's currently doing my mulching, so I can't use that. That's 302. That's borderline. I can go and fetch them. Hey Mariah, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. That's because you're at home now, not working anymore. You're a man of leisure, you can sleep when you want. I've been retired now for nearly 7 years, but I've always done a night job. Always worked nights, never worked a day job. My body's that used to being on nights that now I sit up all night and sleep all day. I've literally only been awake a couple of hours. I've tried changing my body clock round, but just not having it. Yeah, it sounds pretty bad. Yep, 6:30, so I've been awake. Well, I got up at 3 in the afternoon. Went to bed at 6 o'clock this morning, or last morning. What I like, looks just like a real yard selling equipment. Can't use any of it, I'm locked out of it all, but gives it a bit more life. Normally on the old game this was empty, but I can't use it, I can't get into it. Just gives it a bit of life, makes it look used. My COPD's playing up a bit at the moment. I've got a lot of problems with my throat. First job I ever did when I left school was farm. I was on a dairy farm. From there I went on to a pig farm, and I hated that one. You know what, I set these up. Right, a bit better. I'm playing lazy. I've got AI workers doing this job for me. This is something I like. From the old game I used to have to do my own boundaries and then set him off. On this game, he does the boundaries. It's awesome. Farmville. I don't see how. Farmville was crap. I used to play Farmville. I spent pounds on that. I think this is a bit more realistic. Having said that, I don't play realistically. I don't sit here in my Wellington boots and fluorescent jacket pretending I'm a real farmer. It's a computer game, so I play it how I want to play it and I enjoy it the way I play it. For example, computer, off, nobody asked your opinion. This combine harvester, most combines hold between 8 and 12,000 litres. This one set it, I don't know, some unrealistic 250,000 litres, I think. Bit loud. Normally when I play Farm Simulator I listen to my ebooks. I'm a big James Herbert fan. I was just spending money when I played Farmville. I always put something out that you have to pay £2 for, or £2 and £2 add up. I must have spent a small fortune on farm. Dune? What's Dune? Oh, James Herbert? No, he didn't write Dune. Oh, he did. No, he didn't. I can't remember. I've only just woke up. He's a horror writer, or was, he's passed away now. He did Fluke, The Secret of Crickley Hall, 48 Hours, Potent, Nobody True, The Dark, The Fog, Rats. You would like Stephen King. Yeah. My wife says to me once, "Oh, you want to read Stephanie Meyer? She does a horror movie, horror books about vampires." I've never forgiven her. I've heard of him. I tried to read the Lord of the Rings, but it's a bit heavy for my taste. I've read all the Harry Potters. I've read all the Twilight. Don't shout it out, I don't want everyone knowing. Never heard of her. My mum used to be a big Mills and Boons fan. She could have stocked a library with all the books she had from Mills and Boons. Yeah, that's right. I'm wondering if that little tractor's big enough to pull my harvester. Sorry, my forage wagon, not harvester. I used to read a lot of comics when I was a kid. Not this DC stuff. I used to read Dandy and Beano. Hey Red Hood, welcome in. I don't know if this tractor's going to be strong enough for this. Batman. I think Bo's going to be playing Spider-Man. No, Robin Hood. Yeah, I used to stream 3 days a week, but I've knocked it back a bit. I'm not really very good at video games. I never know what I want to play. I'm not into these sword type games, like Ghost of Tsushima. Don't mind watching them, but I've got no interest in playing them. I'm very limited to what I like to play. I like The Last of Us, I like Days Gone, and I like Farm Simulator. I like some Resident Evils, but doesn't mean I can play them very well. So really, it limits me to what I want to be able to stream. Yeah, me too, but I don't know if I want to keep continuously playing the same game. I mean, I'm not going to keep dragging it up, but look at my failure with Plague Tales. I've never completed it. And yeah, it's a beautiful game. It's just bloody hard, I just couldn't get through it. I will get through it again because I want to complete it. I don't like being defeated. Yeah, you too, mate. Thanks for dropping in. Like I said, I think this game, it's got a limited audience. Most of my subscribers are Days Gone people. So I don't know if it's going to go down very well, but I just thought I'd give it a go. Change is as good as the rest. There's no zombies to chase. No, this tractor's struggling with this. The more weight it picks up, the heavier it gets. Yeah, you really ought to gear to go. Play it on easy. The Last of Us. Play it on easy until you get used to it. And then go move up a level. I think you'll enjoy it once you get into it. Like you though, I'm also very disappointed in Days Gone. I've just deleted it off my console. I got all the way to Wizard Island at the final mission and the floor disappeared. I couldn't get that last bomb, so I couldn't complete the job. Hey Gildersleeves, long time no see. Hey, at least I've got one person in the chat that's going to enjoy this. There's a lot of stealth involved in The Last of Us, around the infected at least. How you doing, Gilda? I've been watching yours and dropping a like. I can't pronounce the name of that map. Is it your favourite map? Yeah, I watched that, Goma. You had the same issue as I had. I also had the same issue that Mrs. Tallon had, where the schizo bit, right at the end, all the boxes and shields that you could hide behind, they'd all disappeared, so... But yeah, that's the one, Frankenmuth. Sounds like a German map. I was saying to Goma, I'm playing a British map because I'm British, so I thought you guys would like to see what it looks like in Britain. I suppose really it's no different to America when it comes to looking at fields. Yeah, I gave up on it. Like I say, I've deleted it. If they decide to fix the issues that are with it and not fix the stuff we didn't ask to be fixed, like the frog jump. Who asked to? Can you take the frog jumping out? If you take the frog jumping out, I'll play the game. Riding Boozer's bike. Why would you do that and not fix the issues that needed fixing, like finding your gun bloody empty every time you come after a cutscene? Hey Robert, welcome in. Ah, that explains that. I've found a lot of problems with it, Goma. Weapons wheel, weapons being unloaded after a cutscene, floors missing. At night, on mine, at night all the freakers were female, and in the day there was all male. And to make it worse, they've increased the difficulty level on challenges, so I'm struggling to get my patches back because I've not been able to transfer my save data from PS4. It won't let me save it, so I've lost all my patches. We're pissed about all the stuff we never asked to be fixed. And they've broken the game. So I've deleted it. Yeah, I've found that. Not an instant pickup now, you have to keep tapping your buttons. The only good thing I like about the remaster is the dark. It's more realistic. You try driving through the countryside with no headlights on. This tractor's struggling because it's getting heavy. Yeah. Excuse me. Like I say, I've deleted it. I've had enough on it. Gone back to the original. At least I've got my patches back on the original. Hey Raven. Welcome in. I find it very therapeutic, Goma. It can get monotonous if you've got a massive field and you're doing this up and down all the time. Yeah, it can be a bit monotonous, but like I say, usually when I play, I've got my audio book on, so I'll listen to a book or listen to some music. I've got to find out if the radio in these tractors is copyright music. Yeah, this tractor doesn't like it, it's not big enough. Days gone relaxes, it's stressing me out. I'll never forget the first time I bumped into a horde. I was exploring White King Mine. I wasn't expecting a horde in there. We were just exploring and then all of a sudden I was in amongst them all. Where do you find non-copyright music? I can't believe how much this guy missed. Yeah, I can upgrade it. This is the most powerful tractor now. if you go into, I'll show you. Let's choose, I don't know. Let's say this one here, because I like Fendt tractors. I go into here, engine setup. At the moment, it's 203 horsepower. I could have it at 223 horsepower, 243, 262, 303, or back to 203. I can change the wheels to wide tyres, wide wheel weights, wide tyres with wheel weights. I don't tend to worry too much about this stuff. Changing the colour, the grille. Change the rim colours to black if I wanted. But yeah, you can do something with them. And I'm missing this. You can get it online. Just type in non-copyright tunes. Alright. But how do I do that if I'm live streaming? If I was doing a video I could probably do it. Well, I'm live streaming, so I'm not technically minded that way, I wouldn't know how to do it. Yeah. Yeah, if I was doing it on a video I could do it. But I'm not sure I could do it on stream unless I've got a stereo running in the background. That's what I like. This imprint from the tyres. Ground deformation, I think they call it. What a stream. Well, I told you it was going to be a surprise. And Mrs. Talon's that impressed, she buggered off. I was going to sing happy birthday to her, but she's gone out with her family. Mainly because she don't want me singing happy birthday to her. Yeah, it's a bit different to what you're all used to, isn't it? My OCD's kicking in, you see. This is why I'm doing this. No, Dog's birthday was Wednesday, I think. Yeah, I might, but I'll be honest, I'm not that bothered. It's like I was saying, I'm limited to the kind of games I play anyway, so I can't keep playing Days Gone and The Last of Us all the time. On the other hand, if I'm lucky, I might get a few new members. Yeah, I'm not putting my face on camera. I don't mind my voice. I hate the sound of my own voice, but at the end of the day, I talk the way I talk. But I'm not putting my face out there. I would definitely lose members for that. And I can't reverse for toffee. Yeah, I'm the same gamer. Just play what I want to play because I enjoy playing it. I've just decided I'm going to share it with people if they want to watch. If they don't, it's fine. Like I say, I don't play ultra realistic. I don't sit here in my Wellington boots pretending I'm a real life farmer. This is a computer game at the end of the day. These AI workers are weird. Where are you going? Strange boy. Right, what I'm going to do is put my mowers away. Switch this tractor out because it's not strong. The other one's not strong enough to pull that cart. I ain't got any cows yet. I've got some preparation work to do before I can get cows in. I don't think that wants to go under there. Thank you, Goma. Definitely, Robert. They'll pick up on your vibe. You're not enjoying it. I think, well, he's not enjoying it, so I'm not going to. I enjoy Farm Simulator. On 22, I put nearly 4,000 hours in it. This one's new to me. I only bought it about a fortnight ago, so I'm just getting used to it. I don't play realistically. This Volkswagen holds 500,000 litres, which in the real world wouldn't happen. Wrong button. But he was on about giving The Last of Us a go. I want to finish playing Tales. With Plague Tales I think I missed something, because when I've watched other streamers, Alicia is able to load a slingshot a lot faster than I am, which means I've missed a skill somewhere, which is why I'm struggling. And the difficult part is I'm only about 30 minutes away from finishing the game from where I ended it. So I'm missing a skill set somewhere, so I know I'm going to have to do it again. I want to play that Sniper Elite that you play, I like that. That reminds me of that, oh, I forgot what it's called. Is it Medal of Honor? That's what I mean, Gilda. I might lose a few subscribers because they've realised I'm not playing Days Gone anymore. So I'm hoping maybe I'll pick up a few that enjoy Farm Simulator. Otherwise they don't expect me to play how they want me to play. I play how I want to play. Like I say, this Volkswagen's unrealistic. It holds 40 times more than what it should do. The combine harvester holds 250,000 litres, nearly 250,000 litres of grain, which is unrealistic. Yeah, I like Mr. Sealy P, DJ Goham, Scroft. I don't know if you've ever heard of any of them, but they're my three farm guys I like to follow. Been following Mr. Sealy P since day one, I think. Scroft makes a story out on it. He's got a lovely story called The Farmhand. It's like a mini soap opera and it's brilliant. The guy knows how to tell a story. Unfortunately I don't have that brain for that sort of thing. I'm just waffling on. I thought you might. Do you also follow people like Laura Farms? Real life farmers on YouTube. Not only is she gorgeous, but she's also very educational. There's a lot of things she talks about I've never heard of. So I thought you might. Great minds think alike, eh? Oh, that reminds me, see that windmill there? I put that in. I cheated some money in with the money cheat signpost just to set my farm up. And then I put that in because it gives me an income once a month. Yeah. Did you see how he bought her a well, not brand new, but second-hand brand new tractor, and she didn't know anything about it. There was nothing wrong with the old one, but he never asked her, so he's put that farm into massive debt. It's like my wife said, he should have talked to her about it first. But he didn't, he just did it, and now they're in a massive debt. They've got a lot to pay off. So along with the field and the brand new second-hand John Deere tractor, he keeps buying all these little silly tractors that have no real use on the farm. He's a bit of a spendthrift. I just hope it don't all backfire on him. Yeah. I've noticed in the comments a lot of people keep asking, when's she going to have a baby? Well, to me, she's too young. She's only 23. She's another one that gets a lot of crap on Facebook as well. A lot of people pinching her content. That's right, Gomi. If you're married, you're a partnership. If you're a partnership, you talk to each other. It was a nice thing that he did in one way, because she's a John Deere fan. God knows why, because I don't like him myself, but for the money he spent on it, he should have spoke to her about it, because it was a lot of money. And there was nothing wrong with the tractor they had. They looked after it, so it's got plenty of work hours left in it yet. And why the bloody hell would he buy them two tiny little tractors for clearing snow? Stupid. He just looks on Marketplace. Oh, I like that. I'm having that. That's right, Robert. I'm reading the chat, I miss that. Told you I can't drive. I very rarely go on Facebook now. YouTube's my social media. I'm not subscribed to X because I don't believe in it. Instagram's part of Facebook. And my wife and I are. Never do anything without asking. When I bought this game, this Farm Sim 25, I said, "Babe, do you love me?" "Yeah, why? What you have to know?" "Well, I've got Farm Sim 19, and I've got Farm Sim 22. It's only right that I have Farm 25 too." "Well, go on then. How much is it?" "Well, you don't need a mortgage." She wants to buy me the PS Pro, but I won't have it because it's digital. I'd sooner have the disc drive because all my games are discs. Well, she's got a wish now. You're retired. A man of leisure. She'll buy you a greenhouse next so that you're out the house. I'm lucky in that respect, Gomer. I've got a man cave at the top of the house. It's basically a spare bedroom, but it's now my man cave. So I can come up here and just do my own thing. I'm not disturbing her and she's not disturbing me. So we're both retired, but we're not under each other's feet all the time. I need to hire, or sorry, I need to lease a lime spreader. I'm not worried about them little bits because I've got to plough this field in. This is a handy little mod. This building here is a handy little mod. Let's get it to work. My chat's repeating itself. There it is. In here, I can make all the things I need to make. On this one, I'll put a load of grass in here and I need hay, so I'm going to make this hay. I can make pig food. I've got no pigs, I don't want pigs, but I can do silage, TMR, I can make lime. So yeah, it's a handy mod. I like this one. What I'll do, construction. Oh, bloody doglet's doors off again. So this field now wants ploughing. Needs liming and ploughing. This one now needs lime because he's finished now. Again, he's missed a load. I don't know why I bother. This is the field. It's not a field. It's a patch of ground that needs to be created into a field. Once I've cut this grass, I'll put it into this silo, this one here, and I'll make a silage. And then mix the two together with a load of straw once I've got the straw to make my TMR. Oh, I've got weeds turned off, so why is all these weeds here? It's ridiculous. So now I need to hire or lease a lime spreader. Well, I've just caught up with the chat. It's now seen Lenore's made 500 subs. Yes, I agree. Now I know I can tab from one vehicle to another, but see, my OCD would make me go back and fetch the tractor and pick this up. But as I'm going to be ploughing it, it doesn't really matter. Well, if she's happy to have you under her feet all day, don't knock it. My chat's repeating itself on the screen and it's doing my head in. Yeah, well it says on my map that farmland. I've got ploughing turned on, so it says on my map that I've got 4 fields that need ploughing. Turn that off. This one needs liming. Well, they both do. Once this is done, this will need ploughing and liming. And I've got stones and weeds turned off. Weeds because they bug the hell out of me. Stones because I've just got nothing to do with them. It's raining that bad, just stick a net out the bedroom window, you're bound to catch a fish. We don't get storms like that in the UK. Well, I don't have a... In fact, I've got no production on this. I've only got the biogas plant, which I didn't buy, it was part of the map. This I've put in myself, that I've put in myself, and the sawmill. And I don't really use the sawmill. But I can't sell it neither, so it's only the three that I've got. Yeah, just the three. So I've got no use for the stones. I could make lime, but it's a lot of faffing about for what it is. So I need to lease a spreader. And as I've said, I like to... This is unrealistic. Capacity, 100,000 litres of lime. And why not? I know it's not realistic, but do you find the steering to be a bit haphazard, Gilda? I think the steering's all proper wonky on these. I say, do you find the steering to be a bit haphazard? If I turn sharp, nothing happens, and it don't level off. I'm turning sharp left, and I'm still going right. for me, I don't like this menu. It's like it's gone back to Farm 915. It's very cartoonish. I preferred the 22 menu, I think. Yeah, I've had a go at setting it just makes it worse. I'm on 100% sensitivity now. If I reduce it, to me, it just seems to make it worse. See, for me, this is where I would start if I'm manually doing it. But for some reason I put me AI work on it. You could halfway across the field before he does it. It's only little things. It's because the game's new to me. I've only had it about a fortnight. So it's just little things I'm trying to get used to that, I mean, this wouldn't be like this in Farm 922. Yeah, I am. I'm on a PS5. Mr. Seeley P was talking about a new controller coming out, a new joypad coming out. Not a joypad, a joystick. I was watching it on YouTube, see if I can find it. Give me a minute. There you are. A Thrustmaster SimTask farm stick. Well, I've got the original one that you could use for 22, but it doesn't work. It's on 19, but it doesn't work on 22, so it definitely won't work on 25. The Thrustmaster SimTask Joyce farm stick is coming too soon. Yeah, I've looked into it. Yeah, you press and hold the circle on your controller. It tells you can have 1 or 2 headlands. I have to try and remember that he likes to do the middle of the field and then go around the headlands after. Yeah, check out Mr. Seeley P. When did you put this out? 3 weeks ago he put this out. And it's just basically SimTask, S-I-M-T-A-S-K farm stick for PS5. Apparently it's already out on Xbox. You can also have a steering wheel. It comes with a platform that you can mount to a table or a desk. Pedals. I'd only be interested in the controller, the stick. It's worth looking into. Yeah, as I was saying, I haven't been watching a lot of Farm 25 stuff because, like I say, I've only just bought the game, so I'm a bit behind. I don't know everything that I can do with it. So I'm on a learning curve. But I've noticed he likes to do the middle of the field and then do the boundaries. If I set the harvester off on the boundaries, he does the boundaries, then the middle. All very weird and peculiar. Just want to check something out. That's the sawmill. Nope, I can't see any horde in there, can you? I think we're safe. Got a garden centre over here. Somewhere. There's the garden centre. That's something else I've got to get used to. You've got these characters standing around. Well, he was. When I came up here before, there was a man standing there. Oh, there you are. Bit of music. Come back out a minute. Yeah, I'll put this in. This gives me a guaranteed income once a month. This wasted field, really, there's not a lot I can do on it, so. Where is he? There he is. I can talk to him, he talks to me. Gives me advice on what to do. There's a few of them scattered around. BG8. And then somewhere over here is the animal. And there's a woman here, I forgot her name, but you talk to her and she advises you what's best for animals. So all that's new, I've never had any of that before. My Man Friday, oh. Oh, you missed a bit. Yeah, it's all a learning curve. Oh no, press the wrong button, turned him off. I like to sit inside them when I come. Hey Gomer, I've decided I'm going to show you what I look like. I'm going to put my face on camera for the first time. There you go. There's me. Handsome devil, aren't I? Hey? Even got my cap on. Alright mate, enjoy your play. Yeah, do you like that, Gilda? Good looking, aren't I? Even got my beard and cap. Oh, this field, he's ploughing. Where's my man fighter was over there? Look at this. Cheat a little bit. I'm 6 foot tall. I wish I could run like that though. If I remember right, this plough got a lot of hate from the realistic farmers because it's classed as a cheat plough because it's not a plough. Told you I couldn't drive, didn't I? Well, let's see what he does. We'll set him off on the edge and see what happens. Why do you keep missing this corner? I hope Gomer does give it a go on The Last of Us. I think he'll enjoy it. Hi Bo, welcome in. Were your ears burning? We were talking about you earlier. Oh, you going to bed? Why would she call the cops on you for moving your bed out? Tell her to mind her own bloody business, I would have done. Some people can't concentrate on their own lives, they have to interfere with other people's. What did the cops say? In the UK you can burn. It's common courtesy to make sure that people haven't got their washing out or anything like that. It's not against the law, but it's just common courtesy to make sure that the washing's not out before you burn. It's a shame they didn't arrest her for wasting police time. Would have stopped her in the tracks, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's good to have friends in high places, eh, Bo? I bet she's sat in her house now, chuntering. Didn't do no. After all that, what a waste of time. Yeah, it's just common courtesy. Make sure that nobody's got the washing out. If it's summer, try to make sure the windows are shut. There are some areas, I mean, where I live, we have a no fire zone at a certain time of day. But you can have one of them burners. It's like a dustbin with a chimney on the top. So she's interfering with council works. Yeah, that's an arrestable offence, I suppose. what do you call them over there? Municipals. I don't know. I used to watch these shows on YouTube of like Mexicans going around cleaning up neighbourhoods and the amount of complaints they got, but they did a lovely job. But then you get all these people complaining, well, that's not your job. Well, if they didn't do it, who else would do it? I remember watching one where they were cleaning a grass patch down the side of a fence. It's a good 200-yard fence, but it was obvious nobody cleaned it for months, if not years. So these guys came along, took all this trash out that was under all the grass and weeds and bracken, cut all the grass down, cut the bracken away, cleared everything away, made a beautiful job of it. And they were complaining, people were complaining because it's not their job. But if it's the council's job, why aren't they doing it? If you don't get on with her, why is she your friend on Facebook? Yeah, that's him, the lawnmower guy. He spent a good week clearing all this patch up. Made a lovely job, made the neighbourhood look really clean. But somebody reported him and the police came and they didn't do it because he wasn't really doing anything wrong. Some people just can't mind their own flaming business. Yeah, that's the one, mate. I've seen him. I reckon it's jealousy because he's not doing their garden, he's doing somebody else's. He wouldn't complain if it was his garden they were doing. Just make sure this is all done. I think I've got too much lime in here. That's right. It's in your yard, it's not interfering with anybody else's lives, why should it matter? No mate, I agree. You should learn to keep a gob shut and a nose out of other people's business. I think I'll hang on to this because I've got the other field to, I'm not going to do it today, but I've got the other cut to do. anything wrong with this. You've got to open the cedar to open the tanks, and then you're too far away. Yeah, like I say, at least you're not in trouble, so don't let it bother you. When she goes out and hangs the washing up, say, wait, that's disturbing my view, I can't see over the back fence now. Because you put your washing out, so I'm reporting you to the coppers. See how she likes it. Or when she closes the gate and makes too much noise. You're disturbing my peace, I'm calling the coppers on you. Oh, I could be a spiteful bugger when I want to be. Are you still here, Gilda? I was going to say, there is an American map I do like. It's called Alma, Missouri. I forget the chap who made it. I do like that one, because the fields are very quirky. But I've played it to death, so I don't really want to play it on this one. I'm hoping he brings out that other one he did. And I'm trying to think what it's called. Trouble is, it was on Farm Sim 22. Done a few maps. Salabuki. That's the chap who did it. I do like his mod maps. I don't mind large fields, but if they're too square, they're too boring. I like misshapen fields, something that challenges you. I like Silver Run Forest. I'm not really a big fan of the forestry, but I like the idea of building things like the roller coaster. Alma, Missouri. Oh, it's doing me head in now. Can't remember what it's called. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. My favourite British map is Saxthorpe, but they haven't brought it out yet on Farm Sim 25. Is it? What? Do you have to build? Like a production? Take all the stuff there? That might be worth looking into them. Iowa Plains. That's the one I'm thinking of. He did Iowa Plains as well. I'm hoping he brings that to 25 because I enjoyed that map. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at that then, Michigan. I'll write it down because the chat might disappear on me. Michigan. Michigan. Playground and roller coaster. Yeah, I'll look into that when I've finished. I'll download it and have a look at it. Yeah, Frankenmuth. I love that name. I've seen you playing. You've been on that map a while, so you obviously enjoy it. Is it near where you live? Oh, you're in Canada. Ah, right. Oh, yeah, I remember you saying. Sorry. This map here used to be called Calmsden Farms, but I'm led to believe they had to change the name because people who live in Calmsden, it's based on a real place. People who live in Calmsden again fed it with people that play this game, trying to get on the farm to have a look at the real life farm. So he's changed it to Oak Ridge Farm. Doesn't actually exist. Calmsden Farm does, Oak Ridge doesn't, but it's the same map. Yeah. Well, Court Farm, which is what's on the farm hand, is only a few miles away from this map in real life. And I live literally about 40 minutes drive away from this. The farm I wanted to play on, I wasn't going to play on this because I've played this one to death near enough. The one I wanted to play on needs an update. And I'm sure you know that when you have updates, 9 times out of 10, you have to start a new save file. Well, I begrudge, I can understand why, but I do begrudge having to restart a whole game. If you put like 40 hours into it or something like that, and then they do the update and then you've got to start all over again. Oh no, I can't be bothered with that. It's called Moss Valley or something. I do like that map, but I'm going to leave it alone till they've done the update on it. They do when you put in a lot of hours into it. First time I got Farm Sim 19, it was free on PS Plus, and the map I played was Ravenport. I put 400 hours into that game. I absolutely loved it. And then one day, no word of a lie, I dropped the controller and I picked it up and I pressed the wrong button and I deleted 400 hours of hard work. I was absolutely gutted. No, I can't stand the sights of Ravenport. Makes me feel sick every time I see it. Yeah, I have. And you have to remember which field, which mods you've had before you do it, otherwise you lose all your mods. This is small compared to some fields I've worked on. Yeah, I picked it up, I picked my controller up and I pressed a button on my controller. I weren't even paying attention to what I was doing, I just picked it up and I caught a button on the controller that put me onto the delete or save, and I ended up deleting the whole lot. I was gutted. I built my own farm on that. Field 7 I converted into a farm. Well, if you've ever seen a grown man cry, that's what I did. Got something to show you, Bo. Are you ready? Oop, wrong one. This is the sawmill, and there isn't a single horde in sight. So I don't think you'd like this game, Bo, because there's no shooting. Want to see what I look like, Bo? This is me off camera. I've got my hat on, my glasses, my beard. I've just shown you the sawmill. There's no hordes. I'm not showing you again. I wish I could run like this. Oh. I can't even walk 200 feet without being out of breath. Yeah, they're hiding. Bo's in the chat. Oh bugger, I'm hiding. I am not skinny, look at me. I've got pecs. Look at my pecs. I've got bigger boobs than my wife. We can't all be fat pellets like you. I always turn traffic off. Traffic is the one thing about these games that really bugs me. Especially when you've got right away to junction, the car pulls straight out in front of you, you end up clouting into him. I've lost it, well, I've not lost the trailer, but I've had a trailer go over before now. This has traffic on it, but I've turned it off because it bugs me. No, she didn't. I'm not stupid enough to say it while she's watching. I keep looking for collectibles. Yeah, they're horrible, aren't they? I'm going to find that man, see what he's got to say. So, I'm not nicking your bike. collectibles are weird. Could literally be anything. I bet that's a collectible there. No, maybe not. It's a big bloody watering can, that is. See, this is new.
Look who we have here. Last time I saw you, you were playing in Cowdon. Remember me? I'm Ben. Some call me by my nickname, Helper B. You had a cold and wanted to play in mud after heavy rain. Lucky you couldn't smell what it actually was. You know, I've been helping your old grandpa for well over 3 decades now.
You mean
Walter
22?
hired me as a helper some 35 years ago. I was still fresh. Couldn't drive a plow straight around the corner of an odd-shaped field. He showed me everything back then. It didn't take long before your grandparents couldn't live without me. He and his wife welcomed me to the family, and I became part of the farm. Did I want to run my own? In a way,
You talk too much,
but
mate.
I don't have to travel the world and reinvent.
Yeah, that's all new. Never had that before. I've got a dog, but I've not seen it yet. 12 out of 25 collectibles. Well, I hope they burn your tongue for being cheeky. See, now if he'd have gone round the edges, I could have started seeding now. I could have had 2 workers on the same field. This one's ploughing, but I'm not bothering with this one. No, I'm not a big fan of spicy foods. If he'd have done the edges like I was expecting him to, I could have been seeding. So he's missed it all. weird. Where is it? That's another thing I've found with this game, because it's relatively new, most of the mods I like to use aren't available yet. Like this Z-Pack. I think he's got a problem with that corner. Good. No sympathy. I'll send you a bit music, one of my songs, and all you do is criticise my body weight. I've sent you one. I don't have the confidence you have, though. Usually the only person that hears me play is my wife. Mainly because she don't sit there going, yeah, nice song, but you need to eat more. You're very skinny. I might have been back in the day, not now. I'm a happily married man. And I don't go lecturing after AI girls. What was it you said? You want Sarah to sit on your lap and Ricky to sit on your face. You do realise if she'd sat on your face you'd end up with a mouth full of ink. It's true, isn't it? They're AI characters and they're not real. Now let's see what he does. I give up. He'll do what he wants to do. Right, this one I am going to so I'm going to put, I ought to have grass, but I need the wheat, I need straw. I'll have that one for grass for now. This one, I'm going to put wheat in here. Hey Gypsy, welcome in. I thought you were streaming, Raven. Must be the way it's set. You know what I'm going to do? Because I feel like I'm wasting my time here. I need to switch out this tractor because it's not strong enough. Quick. No problem, mate. Thanks for joining me. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll have a look at that Michigan map when I've done. My best to the wife and I'll see you later. Might actually keep this tractor because I like it. It's ideal for the animals. $130, is that all? $270. $277. Why not? It's not my money. I'm going to hang on to that little one for a while. I'll pick it up in a bit. Turn the music up. What's she yelling at you for? His neighbour. I suspect it's because she didn't get her own way. Let the dogs out for a bit. Could do with some exercise. See how long she stays there then. Sounds like she needs help. Take your camera with her, record it so we can all watch. Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah, that's it. Let the dogs out, shut the door. Hate people like that. Hi Adele, welcome in. Bo was here, but he's having to go out and deal with some tantrum throwing neighbour. I bet she scuttled in then. He's decided to burn a bit of rubbish in his own garden, and his neighbours called the police on him, and the police have come and said, well, you're not doing no wrong, so carry on. So he's carrying on, and now she's throwing a paddy. She didn't get her own way, so she decided to make everybody suffer for it. Hey, so not yours. How are you? Welcome in. Me and Roberts told him to take the dog out. Yeah, I'm doing alright, mate. That's what I said. Mind your own bloody business. Decided to try something a bit different, so not yours. I'm playing a bit of Farm Simulator today. Yeah, but you wouldn't stick your nose into other people's business. Well, I've played Farm 19 and I've played Farm Sim 22, so I decided to buy 25 and give it a go. A lot of new stuff on it. I've got a bit of a learning curve with it. Yeah, so far so good. I've had a few people in. It comes and goes. Like I say, most of my subscribers are used to action games like The Last of Us and Days Gone. So right, and tell her if she's not careful, you'll do what she did to you. Call the coppers on her. She's the one disturbing the peace now. Give her a taste of her own medicine, see how she likes it. Interfering old battle axe. Well, that's why she's come out, and she's waited till they go so she can come out and cause problems for you again. What's the weather like there, Bo? Is it nice and sunny? Well, take your amp out, plug your guitar in, sit on the back porch, turn the volume up and play some heavy rock. That'll shut her up. Turn the bass up so it vibrates her windows. Yeah, needs to be tamed. What's she screaming about? What's she moaning about now, Bo? But that was ages ago. Is it still burning? Is it all nice and smoky? I've seen straighter lines on the bent pencil. Well, according to the coppers, Robert is doing nothing wrong. I thought that kind of burning was legal where you live, Bo. That happy green stuff. No, it's like I was saying, Adele, it's not illegal, it's just common courtesy to make sure that people haven't got the washing out before you start burning anything. But common courtesy doesn't seem to last very long nowadays. Doesn't mean much for anybody. I've got some grass here to pick up. And I just always done. Check my map. Well, she put up a good fight. Didn't get her anywhere, but I'm up here because I want to make sure that I've got this corner. I've seen your, I've seen where you live. You put a video up of your storm. Alright mate, I'll check them out in a bit. It's like I say, because this field's not actually a field, the AI workers won't work on it, so I've got to do all this myself. I'm not complaining because I enjoy doing it. I'm just, if you lot get bored, just let me know and I'll find something else. Mind, I'm ending the stream in a minute anyway. Alright Robert, thanks for dropping in mate. I'll catch you again soon. I'm finishing it. When that field's done, when it's finished seeding, I shall be ending the stream. Hey legend, welcome in. Legends of Jack Sparrow. Well, I can't drive in a straight line, can I? Look at the state of it. I don't think I'd last very long on a real farm. Probably be alright in Clarkson's farm, he won't know the difference. Oh, my OCD won't let me leave that. Only because I'm sat here looking at it through my carpet slippers. If I was actually sat in the cab, that's what I'm looking at. I'd never get note done right. Adele, Chloe thinks I need to eat more. I think I'm good looking, I've got some pecs on me. I've got my hat on and my glasses. Bo says I'm too skinny. Going to take to watch this guy while I have a quick look at these pictures. Nothing wrong with that. There's hardly any, I can hardly see any smoke. I like the shed. There's hardly any smoke, I don't know what she's whining about. She's hardly any smoke, I don't know what's up with her. Next time put it next to her border and then she'll have something to cry about. See, I told you I'd put weight on. I've got all that to do. Oh dear. Good job I'm ploughing this up, innit? I feel the force. I think my friend's watching. Oh, where are you going? No, I don't need corn. I only need corn if I've got pigs, and I don't have pigs. This map used to have a pig section on it, but the creators took them out for some reason. It used to also have sheep. We don't have sheep on here neither. It's just a dairy. It's cattle. Used to have horses, pigs, sheep, cattle, and a chicken one. We've lost the sheep, we've lost the horses, and we've lost the pigs. Nearly done. Just got the grass to pick up, but I'll do that off camera. I knew she was there somewhere. Some of it yes, Michelle. Some of it no. I could feel the force. I knew you were there. I don't like the shop menu. To me it feels like it's gone back in time rather than forward. I prefer 22 for the shop menu. I do like the AI worker, how they sort themselves out. Not something I have to do. I had to sort them out on Farm Sim 22. I don't have to do it on this one. It's still a learning curve. I'm still learning a lot. I can't drive for toffee, as you can see. I don't need to go all the way down there, I'm not worrying about that. Now I've just got all this grass to pick up now. Like I say, I'll do that off cam. Not going to worry about it now. How's he doing? Oh, he's still going. I want to get it in before it rains. When's it going to rain? About 9 o'clock, and the time is now just gone 3. It is a little bit. There's more. How am I going to explain it? If I go into this is my AI settings. As of yet, I ain't got a clue what any of that means. So, I need to look into that. Number of headlands. Oh. You could possibly be right there. Yeah, you're watching it downstairs. There's something wrong with the internet downstairs. Just the same thing when we're watching Disney Channel or what's that other one? Paramount Plus. They're going to hear better. I'm wondering what's going off with the internet. It's not just me or Bo. I know Claire, 8-bit Tower, she's had a few issues recently. Rex has had a few issues recently. I'll just wait for this chap to finish. Yeah, chap. Yeah, I'm not keen on this shop menu. I prefer the old one. I'll get used to it. But to me it feels like it's gone back in time. It feels like it's more like Farm Sim 15 or something. But I'll get used to it. I'm just used to 22, I think. Just navigating my way around. It's like if I lease some equipment, there used to be a menu here for leased equipment. Well, that's gone now. The only way I can find it is by going to vehicles and then going down here to check out what I've got and what I haven't. There you go, that said return, so that means that's leased. That's the only way I know what's leased and what's mine. So I'm not keen on that. I don't know. Like I say, there's some things I like, some things I don't. I do like this, where he sorts himself out. I don't have to keep jumping off another job to come and sort him out. This is something PC users are used to, because they have had it, they've had it for a long time. What you on about, Bo? I ain't got a car on here. Well, you never know. I mean, this game's new, so it's going to be a few years now before the next one comes out. This one only came out last year. A few other oddities as well. I've got weeds turned off in my menu. That field there is covered in weeds, which it shouldn't be. If this was Farm 22, then weeds wouldn't be there. Yeah, Michelle thinks your neighbour's got a bit of a thing for you, Bo. That's why she's on your case all the time. Ask her out for dinner and see what happens. You never know. Knock on the door and say, you know, you're gobbing off as I like a good strong woman, and your gobbing off's made me realise you're perfect for me, so fancy dinner and we can gob off at each other together. I'm going to have to see this. Yeah, take it somewhere where it's either plastic or paper plates. He's not listening. No, he's in and out all the time, isn't he? You never know whether he's there or not. It's like when I was trying to show him how to take out the train hoard. He disappeared just at the wrong moment. I took the hoard out, then he come back and he said, well, I missed that, show me again. It was too late. I know, I want to know what car is on about, because I ain't got a car on here. I could have, hey babes, there's a point. Look at this car I could have on here if I wanted it. Look at that, it's a Skoda. Not keen on the colour, but I do like the look of that car, but that's got some power. It does 111 miles an hour, which is absolutely useless on this map. Pretty car, pretty car. Oh yeah. You wouldn't beat me. 299 horsepower. No, you've got no chance of beating me. And I'd make sure it is automatic. Yep, it's automatic. Lime green's my favourite colour. But not on a car. And it's not lime, it's mamba. Skoda Estate, or the Americans call them station wagons, don't they? Oof. Same colour configuration, not much to choose from in colours, is there? See, you wasn't listening. Bella Swan's truck there, babes. What colour was her car? It was orangey red, wasn't it? Yeah, don't like that. Bo, did you hear what Michelle said? You need to go and knock on your neighbour's door and ask her out for dinner. Ah, that green I like. Yeah, that's not a bad green. That's the green I like. It's a nice colour. There's nothing wrong with your car though. Beautiful car. Do you know why he's ignoring you? Because he's already thought of that. He's probably already asked her out and she blanked him. Yeah, you're right there, Michelle. If she was a game character, it'd be well up for that. I'm out of seed. You said you wanted a good woman in your life. What's up here? Hate this. I'm going to have to change this thing out. Don't like it. I've got no use for a car on this map. Unless they bring the car I used to use on 22. I haven't seen it on here. I was even richer before. I had over £1 million when I first started. Where are you going? Get back here! Oh, this AI work is useless. Want to listen to the conversations GB and Bo have on their games at night. Yeah, you and me both. That depends on how much money you've got. If you've got enough money to be comfortable and happy, no problem. If you've got more money than sense, yeah, then you've got a problem. Right, we'll take this down here. Get it ready for next time. and then I'm ending my stream because it's now 10:15 in Britain. I'm hungry. Hint, hint, Adele, I'm hungry. I've been on for nearly 4 hours. So, this field needs doing in grass. Get my bearings. This field wants doing in grass. This one needs rolling because I've just planted or seeded. All this grass wants picking up, and then this field needs lime, fertiliser, ploughing and resowing. So I've got some work to do. So for those that stuck with me, I hope you enjoyed it. I shall be back on Monday with some more fun and frolics in a tractor. So I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for joining me. Have a good weekend. Keep out of trouble. And I'll see you again soon. That's right myself, farmer's work is never done. See you, Raven. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Bye now.